morning, everyone. How are you doing? I hope you are doing great. Alright, great then. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Diyah, Safitri, and you can call me Ayu for simple. And today I am as your tour guide for the day city tour. This is my honor to be your tour guide and suffice to give you best experience in Malang. After this, I want you to meet my partners. So here is Mr. Jovan. Mr. Jovan is our professional driver, and he has experienced for almost 9 years being a driver. And then another crew is Mrs. Ais. Okay, Mrs. Ais will be your photographer for the day's tour. And now, before we start our city tour, I want you to know some rules and regulations that you have to follow. So the first is, please throw the rubbish into the proper place that we have provided. And then the second one, please don't make too much noise. Alright? Great then. Any questions so far? Okay, now let's start strolling Malang through this bus. Alright everyone, after this we are going to pass Soekarno-Hatta Bridge, or known as Suhat Bridge. And under the Suhat Bridge, there is the longest river in East Java named Brantas River. And guys, you can see in front of you, there is a famous varsity in Malang named Brawijaya University. So they have some tall faculty buildings, and they are the largest and the richest campus after University of Indonesia. Alright guys, now on your right side, there is an UKS roundabout and Merdeka University, one of some private universities in Malang. And after this, we are going to pass Ijen Street, a famous area in Malang that has a lot of history. Now on your right side, there is a college building that had a horse race in the 1938, but in the 90s era, the horse race was really no longer a track because all sport activity was centered in the Gajayana Stadium. And now it becomes an elite housing and the area of Medical Polytechnic of Malang. Alright, now on your left side, there is a cathedral church that using a Dutch Gothic architecture style. Alright everyone, after passing the Ijen Street, now we are in Kawi Street. So as guys, you can see on your left side, there is the biggest shopping center in Malang called Malang Olympic Garden. So you can shop there, or maybe you just want to hang out with your friends. Everyone, now we have Kampung Heritage Kaitangan on your left side. So for your information, Kampung Heritage Kaitangan is an old heritage village that has so many ancient houses that still maintain their authenticity. And after this, we will be here for about 1 hour, and you can take pictures as much as you want, and please pay attention to your time and don't exceed the allotted time. Alright? Ladies and gentlemen, how was the place? Did you enjoy it? Alright, great then. Now we are leaving for Alun-Alun Merdeka Malang, and we will get there for about 1 minute. For your information, Alun-Alun Merdeka Malang was built in 1882 as the representative of power shift from Java to the Dutch colonial, and it indicates that the center of Malang was controlled by the Dutch. But actually, this square is against the norm of the most squares because the most squares are face the government office or the residence office. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now we have Wisma Mapel. So Wisma Mapel was built in 1928, and at that time the name of this place was Splendid Hotel, and that was so luxury because of its location that close to the Malang City Hall. But now this place is abandoned and haunted, but sometimes people still do their photography activities such as pre-wedding photography. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, now take a look in front of you. There is a majestic monument called Alun-Alun Bundar. For information, Alun-Alun Bundar was built in 1920 by the local colonial and rebuilt by the local people after the first military aggression in 1947. And not too far from Alun-Alun Bundar, there is a Malang City Hall. And yes, this one also once burned down by the local people with the other buildings. And that event is known as Clash 1 or Malang Bumi Hangus. And now, the Malang City Hall is used as the government center. Alright everyone, now take a look on your right side. That is Monumen Juang 45. For your information, Monumen Juang 45 was built in May 20th, 1975 as a symbol of patriotism and spirit of Indonesian people to against the colonialism. Okay everyone, now in front of you there is a railway station called Kota Baru Station. And please everyone don't be twisted because in Malang there are two railway stations called Kota Lama and Kota Baru stations. And this one is the Kota Baru station, okay? So here you can find so many local and intercity trains. Okay everyone, now you will see 3D and Arema village. So this colorful idea was firstly created by the students of Muhammadiyah University of Malang in 2015. And at the time, this place just about the poverty area, but now they are independently raise the profit through the tourism activity. Okay, hello everyone, still enjoying our trip today, right? Alright, great then. And now let's get closer and have a look on your right window. So this is Rampal Military Base of Malang. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, now on your right side there is General Sudirman Monument. Basically we have two General Sudirman monuments in the city. The first one is here and the other one is in front of the Brawijaya Museum. So the existence of these two monuments is indeed the honor to the hero that still had enthusiasm in leading the guerrilla war even he was sick. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, you can see on your right window, this is the oldest hospital in Malang called Lavalette Hospital. This is the oldest hospital because this was built in 1918. So you can take a look through your window and see how authentic the building is. Ladies and gentlemen, now we have another monument that some of you often pass it. Okay, so this one called Flight Monument, or we call it as Patung Pesawat. But yes, Patung Pesawat. And for information, this monument was built as the symbol of Air Force strengthness of Indonesian republics, with its headquarters, which located in Abdurrahman Saleh Airport, Pakis, Malang Regency. Okay everyone, after passing the Flight Monument or Patung Pesawat, now we are going to pass the Krida Cultural Park, and it is on your left side. So Krida Cultural Park is a place to preserve and show a variety of East Javanese arts such as reok, kuda lumping, wayang kulit, wayang orang, and many others. Okay, finally, ladies and gentlemen, so Krida Cultural Park was the last place we passed. And now we are heading to our finish, which is also our start. Yes, that's Polinema. And now I'd like to remind you of all your belongings. Please don't leave anything here. And thank you very much everyone for your nicest cooperation, and see you on the next occasion. Bye-bye!